Thank you all for joining me. The men and women who join our military do so because they are committed to serving our country. They are selfless and they are courageous, and they make tremendous sacrifices with their families. Our military families confront challenges that other families may not have to face. One difficulty we've heard from our military families relates to reassignment. When the service member is given short notice to pack up and move to a new state, what happens to their family? What happens to the spouse who has a career? What happens to the children in the middle of a school year? It's become less common in this country for one spouse to work and the other spouse to stay at home. In the 1950s, a military spouse may not have had a job outside the home to worry about. But military families in the 21st century are different, and we need new policies that reflect this new reality. This week in the Armed Services Committee, we're going to negotiate the National Defense Bill, and one of the provisions I'll be fighting to get included in the final bill would help solve this problem for our military families. It's called the Military Family Stability Act, and it's bipartisan. I introduced it with Senator Blunt, who's a Republican. The Military Family Stability Act would give our military families more flexibility and resources when they move. Our bill is designed to give spouses time to wrap up their work while finding new employment. It would allow students to finish their semesters. With this bill, military families would receive up to 6 months of support for geographic stability if they need it, either before or after a service member's permanent change of station. So if a service member is told she has to transfer to a new base in a new state, her spouse would be able to take another few weeks to finish up those last few projects, or their child could wait a few more months to finish up the school year with his class. And for the families that don't want to split up their move or don't need to, they don't have to change anything. They can all move together as soon as the service member is transferred to a new base. But for the many military families who right now don't have the flexibility they need, this bill would relieve a major burden from their lives. Our military families give up so much for this country. We owe it to them to pass this bill, and I will continue urging all of my colleagues to pass it.